You want to be my girlfriend? Boom, you're my girlfriend. We just broke up.
That's literally dating today.
That's what I'm saying. It's stupid. It's stupid.
Welcome back to my comfy couch, where we're having a live dating Q&A session today. I've got some questions from some of our viewers, and you guys can ask your questions live. That's what we're here for, okay? I want this to be a live discussion. Everybody join in and let us know what you think, okay? Right. Should a woman be suspicious if a guy keeps talking about his past relationship on the first date? I've had this experience, and I think that's a huge red flag. Red flag. I think things aren't over if they're talking about them too much. Oh, Lances. Okay. Okay. So you guys tell me, should a woman be suspicious if the guy keeps talking about a past relationship on the first date? I think that's a huge red flag. I think that means that they're not over each other. Oh, Tyra said big turn off. Lance, what do you think? Juju, what do you think? Tell me. Oh, Tyra is throwing the flags up. Jahan says yes. What do you think?
I think women would say some stuff like that, but unfortunately, you have to realize that some guys don't know how to date. The guys don't know how to date. A lot of guys don't know how to date. So I mean, it just might be he might just feel like talking about that.
Oh, so you're saying maybe he just doesn't know that he
Yeah.
shouldn't?
So I mean, I don't find a problem talking about exes even on the first date. I don't have a problem doing that. So for you to be like, oh well, that's a red flag. Listen, ain't got that many guys out here. Y'all can't be Xing out guys for nonsense like talking about exes. No, 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 no.
Ooh, Jahan said they still knocking the boots. Lucky Star says, I don't know about suspicious, but probably not over the last breakup.
Who says that? I mean, it could be like, hey, my ex. A lot of people break up, and sometimes it could be, they could still be friends, like real friends, like amicable.
Yeah. But
You
when
know,
you see the passion in their voice when they're talking about the person, it's just like, ooh, they pissed me off, and ooh, they did all this. When there's some like emotion, some lingering there, I feel like that's a red flag.
I'm sure everybody has some connection still to one of their exes. I'm sure everyone. Let me see the women lie in the chat. Let me see them lying.
What you want to ask is if women still have connections to their ex?
Of course, they all do. Like all of them, they'll be that one ex who, they said what they said. Old firewood, old fire stick, catch fast.
Man. Okay, so we got mixed reactions. Some saying it's a first date, that's a red flag. Some saying not really. Okay. Okay, so we've got a couple more questions. You guys put it in the chat if you have any questions for us. Oh, my last one fell. Okay. All right. This is a good one. Is it ever okay to ask your significant partner for financial help? Okay, so let's see, you're dating someone. You're not married yet, I'm assuming. Is it okay to ask them for some money? Woo, that money, that's a hard one. What you guys think? Let me look in the chat. Okay. Okay, so it looks like there's a little delay, so we're getting some responses. Okay, so we got a lot of conversation about that red flags one. Okay, so guys, tell me, is it okay to ask your significant partner for financial help? So you're dating someone, everything is. Let's talk about the different stages. So let's say if you're recently dating someone, let's say it's within 6 months. Well, how do you feel if someone asks you for money? Okay, I'll say mine first, okay? Um, if you're a guy and I just met you, don't ask me for anything. Okay? To me, that's huge. Now I'm thinking as we get further along, let's say once we're actually exclusive and yeah, we've been seeing each other for a while. Woo, I mean, is it all the time or it's just once? I mean,
I want to know how much red flags y'all have. I would like to, Jahan, Tyra, I would like y'all to list all the red flags that y'all have, because it seems that if a man breathes, that's a red flag. I remember the last guy, and he breathed just like you breathe. That's a red flag. Like, come on, like, come on. Everybody is different. I could have like I could be in a dire situation. We've been talking for 6 months, and I can't ask for $20 because I no, come on. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. That's a red flag.
that is hype. I think y'all heard him for that one. Okay, Tyra says it definitely depends where you are in the relationship.
Oh, so if it's been a year, what about if it's 9 months? Huh?
Like,
What about if it's 10 months and a half? Is that okay? That's this is.
I said, nah, man should have never asked a woman for money
So he
if
just
they're not married.
so I could just have to just go through all my financial strain, and I'm talking to you, and you can't do anything for me. That makes sense. That makes sense.
So,
So,
wait, how do
so
you know the guy not using you? At what point?
I think that you should have wisdom, and you should know the person that you're dealing with.
Okay.
If you don't trust me as a person, then I don't think that you should be dating me. Period. So then just bid me a good night, bid me, hey, good day, and I will go about my way, and you go about your way. And this is all depend about on the situation. You just said it was a red flag. Now all of a sudden it depends on the situation. What you said? What was the question?
The question was, is it okay to ask your significant partner
And she
for
said,
financial
and
help?
she said it was a red flag. They didn't say it depended on the situation.
Okay, so we got a lot of different answers. We got no, never. We got depending on how far you've been in. I say
Where's the red flags?
no, we don't have our red flags, but yeah, I say it definitely depends where you guys are at, and of course, knowing your partner very well first. Okay, I've got one more question. I got a couple more, so I need you guys to ask questions in the chat. Okay. All right. So the next question is: should a woman be? Oh wait, hold on. Oops. It's okay.
There goes somebody taking it to the all to the
Let's say
extreme. About thousands of dollars.
ask questions in the chat. I'm not seeing that many questions. I need some questions in the chat. Okay. So I've got another question. Why do people always want to date out of their league? Like men don't want the women on their level and vice versa. Why do people dating outside want people that are not in their league?
Because of social media. The average person is not visible to most people. For instance, if you take a guy and you show him like average looking women, I mean he doesn't want that. He wants, of course, Instagram looking models. Of course, we always want the best of the best, right? Same thing with women. They could be I don't want to call any names, but they could be very very low on the sexual value marketplace,
Uh-huh.
and they will still want a top tier guy. There's been many studies and many podcasts dedicated just to that. That shows how women are. They always looking for that top 10% guy, right? Always, like all of them. All right. So we always want something that is, probably not our level. So then you have average people who don't want average people, and that's the problem.
Okay, so is that just innate in us to like want what we see is desirable?
Want the best. And then now you have all of this, girl power, and like, no, girl, you deserve the best. You're a queen. Why would a queen settle for an average guy? No way.
Okay, so let's see some more. So, ooh, okay, so Jessica says, I'll go after whoever I want in my league, out my league.
And
I don't care.
and first of all, how do they even know what's their league? Like how do women know what's their league? Because what a lot of women think is their league is not their league at all.
Vice
And vice
versa.
versa. Some guys think that they the hot stuff, and it's like, no, bro, have several seats. You're not qualified for those type of women. But most of the time, because the problem is that guys approach women way more often. So based on your level of rejection, you know where you stand as a guy. You're more level headed. You know where you stand. You know what you can get and what you can't get. Unfortunately for women, women think that sexual attention means that that's the type of guy she can get and that's her level. When it's no, no, no. And so you find, let's say a girl, she's a five, right? Average, five, average girl. she's messing with this dude, he's an 8 or 9. He will give her all the sexual attention that she wants, and she thinking, oh well, I'm an 8 or I'm a 9. So she looking at the dude who's a 5, like, nah, bro, you're not on my level. My level is an 8, but she don't realize that that dude who's an 8 or 9, he will never really commit to her. He's just using her for sexual pleasure. But that's not you're not really on that level.
Look, okay, so good. Okay, so look, Jahan said it irks me when a guy's not in my league and he tries to date me. I'm offended. Offended, by the way, I think. I don't know.
How
Are
you
you offended?
how you
Is
offended?
that what you meant, Jahan? But I feel like some guys will approach anyone, so I don't think women should take offense if like a raggedy dude approach you, because I think it's just a numbers game for them. So they'll
Exactly.
see, if I shoot my shot at 50 women in this Walmart. I've actually had a guy in Walmart approach me like 2 different times. I'm like, dude, you approached me like 2 weeks ago about this. Some people scouting at Walmart, so don't take offense, okay? It's just a numbers game for some people. Okay. Um, okay,
Well,
so let's go to the
I,
next.
I really would like to know, like, if people really know what their league is.
Somebody did ask, I don't what is the league? How does somebody know? So do they go and ask like some of their close friends, like be honest with
No,
me? How
definitely.
do how does somebody know what
Especially if, for instance, right? So there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of podcasts right now dedicated to this very thing. Because what it shows is that women have no idea of where they rank on the sexual market value, like their sexual market value. So it's like a number from 0 to, of course, to 10, and it's like, okay, rate yourself. Where do you think that most men would rank you? And all of them are like, not a 10. I'm a 10 for sure. And they all think that they're 10, and it's like, guys are like, no, I don't know who told you that, but no, you're not.
okay, okay. Oh, dating. Johan said dating. Okay.
What is dating? Dating these days is about the same thing, right? So dating could just
Look,
means that y'all just going out and
I think Lucky brought about a good question. Should we do an anonymous survey? So I think maybe we'll do that sometime as one of the services we offer on My Comfy Couch. Maybe a woman or guy could present their picture and some facts, and maybe we could do anonymously, and maybe we could give them some feedback. People want to know, honestly. Okay, Jahan's clarifying the question. Why would you want to date me and you know you do not have a job? If I have a job, you should have a job. But
listen, and this is of course where the problem lies, right? Because women think that attraction is symmetrical, right? Women like men who can provide, who are ambitious, who are hardworking. You know what a guy looks for is if you're hot. Like a guy wants a pretty woman. I would take a cashier at Walmart that looks good than a six-figure earner, a high-powered attorney, and she look busted. I will take the Walmart cashier every single day of the week. That's why men and women, the attraction is not symmetrical. The same thing that a guy looks for in a woman is not the same thing that a woman looks for in a man. So a lot you'll find that, especially with women, they'll rate themselves higher because they have values that men don't even care about. It's like, well, I'm independent and I make my own money, and the guys are like, so does Oprah, but like, I don't want to deal, like, I'm not attracted to Oprah. Oprah is a billionaire, and I'm not attracted to Oprah at all.
so the currency is different. One is looks. Would you guys agree with that in the chat? Let me know, guys. We want to know. The guys that are in the chat. Lance, is that true? Are men? Does the number depend on the looks versus women? And women, let me know. Is it true that the guys get ranked based on how much money they make, their
Of course,
education, their job,
of course.
versus their looks? Tell me, you guys,
I mean, those
in
are
the
the, those,
chat.
those are the questions that most women ask. They're like, what it is that you do. That's the first thing they want to do because they want to count your money.
No, we are not trying to count your money. We just don't want to have to support you.
Exactly. In other words, you're counting my money.
I'm not counting your money. I just want to not
No.
have to take care of
Okay,
you.
good. So you're
Can you
count.
hold your own? Just like I'm holding my own,
So
can you
so you're
hold your
you're
own?
counting my money. So you want to know how much I make.
No, we don't want to know. We want to know, are you going to end up on our couch and we're going to have to go in and out the house
Because
and you sitting down eating Cheerios,
and that depends
watching
and that
Netflix?
depends on what the guy is making or what does he make. For instance, if you're dating a guy, the first thing you ask him, "What do you do?" and he says, "Oh, I'm a lawyer." How long you been a lawyer? For 10 years. Immediately, you count his money. It's like, he must be making six figures. He looks like he's hardworking. He got his own thing. He drives a Benz. He lives in his own house. Good. You already calculate his money. You calculate whether or not you think that you're doing it. You just done it. Like every woman, yeah, you counting the money. Like women do that. Like I don't understand why women try to front and just like, oh no, I'm not counting his money. I'm not so shallow. I don't do that. Like, bro, let me not curse on them.
Look at the women, what they're saying in the chat. Look what the women are saying in the chat. Oh, Lance is saying, yes, women
Of
count your
course it is.
money. But look, Jahan says you're not being realistic. And
Of
Nadia
course
says,
it is.
I'm either interested or not. Hey, Jahan, which she asked, wanting to know if a guy has a job is bad?
It's definitely not.
It's
I think that
not.
those are pertinent questions you should know. My only point was, if a guy has a job, it's important to you that a guy has a job. If you have a job as a woman, is not as important to a guy. That's all I was saying. The attraction, the things that makes us valuable in each other's eyes, it's not symmetrical. That's all I was saying.
Okay. Okay. And I thank everyone for putting that in the chat too. Their views. Woo! Okay. All right. Okay. So the next question I had was, someone says, is it ever really 50-50 in a relationship? Or is someone always giving more than the other? So let's talk about this. What about in your real like relationships you've been in? Have you ever been in a relationship where both people are given the same amount? Tell me. Tell me, guys. Oh, okay. So I haven't seen it yet. I think at first, maybe both people start out like super interested in each other, but I think there's always one person giving or liking the person more than the other.
Of course.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
Have you
Mhm.
ever seen it where both people are going in hard for each other? Have you seen that? Ooh, Len said never. Jessica said someone is always giving more. Jahan said never. Ooh, Rosanna said nope. Okay, so being that this is the reality, are you willing to be the settled upon or to be the person that settles? You have to tell me now because that's real. Like if you know you're always going to be the person giving more or receiving less, um, are you guys okay with that? That's a good question. That is. Do you look at that? Like, do you want a woman who likes you more than you like her?
That
Whew,
is a good question.
that is a good question.
Yeah, I would definitely go for that.
Go for what? Someone who likes you more?
Yeah.
Could you do the flip side if you didn't like her
Mm,
as much?
what?
Like if she didn't like you as much?
No, no, definitely not.
No, so you got to be the one receiving more.
Definitely, definitely.
Okay, you guys tell me in the chat. Are you guys okay with being the person that loves more, or do you look for someone
I'm not
who
chasing.
loves you more
Yeah, I'm
than
not
you do?
chasing anybody. I'm not trying to convince anybody to love me. Like I'm not doing that.
But we know this is the reality, so
No, no,
somebody's
no.
gonna give more than the
That's
other.
my reality.
Oh, Juju said, "I want someone that likes me more." Oh, hi, Tequila. The moment the let's see, Jahan says the moment a woman can understand that she will win in this life. Why? Okay. All right. So we got a lot of people who, oh my gosh, Jahan says women were born to lose. Lord. Oh my gosh. Juju says, I know myself too much and it's more the security of the matter. And my head ain't too, oh Lord. I can't read the rest of that. Nadia says she tends to be a caretaker, so she's used to giving more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, and then that's expected. Like I expect for a woman to have what you call like burning desire for me. Like if you don't have that, then we could call it quits.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. So that's a real thing. I think that's a good question because people have to think about, what am I willing to deal with? Okay. Do we have any other questions? Let me check through my list. Let's see what else we got here. Because I don't see you guys putting any in the chat. Okay. So the next question, which we've talked about on the show before, Are couples having sex too soon in this generation? Are couples having sex too
Is
soon?
that even a real question?
Okay. Okay. All right. So are we having sex too soon?
Is that a real question?
Is that a real question?
Yeah.
Yes, someone asked that. Are we having sex too soon?
That's a rhetorical
What do
question.
you guys think? Nadia says it's rhetorical. Ooh, okay, Juju. Are you saying maybe? I think there's a little delay. Jessica says yes. Jahan says yes. Nadia says definitely. I definitely think so too. But I have a question for you. Because everyone is having sex so soon, one of the speakers that I listened to said you can stand apart as a woman nowadays by just doing that one thing, by just being someone that doesn't get in bed quickly. Just that one thing alone can make you stand out from other women. Is that true?
And by stand out, meaning that nobody will date you.
What? Are you serious?
Try it. Try it.
So you guys won't wait for someone?
Try it, and then you tell me.
Guys in the chat, I need y'all to comment, okay? Let me know, guys in the
Yeah.
chat. Will you wait for a woman and will she stand out if she doesn't give it up too
Yeah,
fast?
like that
Dang!
ship has sailed. 'Cause, I mean, imagine like how mm. Imagine like you go with this girl. I mean, she has like two kids. She done did her thing around the been around the block, and then all of a sudden she comes to you and be like, "No, I'm sorry. All these other guys got it, and but you, sir, you are going to have to wait. Man, go kick rocks."
Oh Lord, so if you have a past of giving it up. But what about the whole celibacy thing?
That's why I said like it has to be one of those things where you guys are it has to be like a religious reason, and you both are in agreement that this is what you're gonna do because you're in it for the long run. If it's not, and that's the same conversation we had the other day. If it's not around that, then what? Why would I wait? Why would you? What you gonna tell me? I need to wait, and then what I'm gonna do?
Wow. Juju said I gonna need a lot of grease. Are you gonna Juju said not too long, he's gonna need a lot of grease. I love it. That's funny. Okay, someone did ask a question. They asked for the guys, they want to know, do men see most women as gold diggers?
Are
Yeah,
we talking about black women, strong, independent, don't need a man for anything?
just women in general. Because I do hear it a
Yeah,
lot that guys are thinking that we just
I don't know.
want their money. We always,
Mm,
check in their pockets. Do men
mm.
think that most women are after their money?
I think it's quite the opposite.
Tell me.
I mean, I guess it's the type of women that I deal with, but they pride themselves in being independent. So no, they don't ask for anything. They want to pay on dates. They want to flex their financial muscles. So no.
No, so Dania says no. Guys aren't always thinking we're gold diggers. How about you? The guys in the chat, let us know. Lucky wants to know. Okay. Let us know, guys. Do you think that, as a guy, do you think most women are gold diggers, that we just want money from you guys? That's a good question because I feel like you guys think money's so important to us. Okay. So that Thaddeus says no. We'll see what the other guys in the chat says. Let us know, Lance, what you think. Let us know, Juju, what you think about that. Okay. Do we have any other questions on the line? Any other questions you guys need answered? Okay, let's see. I think I had a few more to come in here. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay. If he claims he's always busy, is he really into you? Jahan says she's a gold digger, period.
I,
Lord.
I don't blame her. Like I'm okay with a gold digger. Like I'm okay with one. Like if you tell me like, hey, I like you, and I expect to be taken care of, that's not a problem. And I will give you what my requirements are. If you can meet mine and I meet yours, then what's the problem?
Oh gosh. Okay. So the next question was, if he claims to always be busy, is he really into you? What do you guys think? If he's always saying that he's busy, is he really into you? Will busy guys still make time for a woman that they really are into?
Depends to how busy he is. These questions, like there's no like answer. There's no correct answer for
Okay,
that.
so a guy could really be feeling a girl and just be too busy to reach out
Yeah,
to
because
her.
the thing is, I could be feeling, like let's say I could be feeling a girl, a woman, and I mean you could be the perfect woman, but the thing is, in my experience, like chasing women, it's never worth it for me. Like the ROI is not there. I would rather make money than chase women. So sometimes it just might not be a good time. I might have a business deal that I need to put extra time and effort into to see it to its fruition, and I just say, hey, well, it's not a good time. I will definitely not leave this business deal to go run after you. So
Okay.
if you can't deal with the fact that I'm kind of busy right now, then you're not the one for me.
Okay. All right. Okay. So let me know what you think. Someone asked a question in the chat. Are you open to blind dates? So maybe we can do that because I really am thinking about doing a kind of speed dating or some kind of fun event, maybe not even speed dating, but something where you can meet people that are single as well. Are you guys open to blind dates? Would you just, talk to someone you don't really know, go out with someone? So let's see. Jessica says, I'm open to blind dates. Okay. Let me know in the chat. Are you guys open to blind dates? If we were to set something up and someone were to set you up, are you okay with a blind date? Tell me what you guys think. Juju, about our last question, says, no one is that busy that they can't reach out. You have time for those you want to make time for. Lance said, it's not worth if he's too busy. Okay, okay. Oh, Rosanna said she's open to blind dates. Johan said, nope, not for me. That's a waste of time. Okay, so we got some people that are into it, some people not really. Oh, Lucky Star says, question, would you let Nicole play matchmaker for you?
No,
Would you?
no, no.
Why not?
I mean, we would have to be very specific. I would have to be very, very specific with you.
Very specific. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing is right now it's not working for us. So maybe y'all need someone like me to come spice up your life a little bit. Try something you wouldn't normally try. I'm with you, Lucky. Okay. Oh, Jessica said no. Y'all wouldn't let me hook y'all up. That is a show that I really love, that I used to love, called Married at First Sight,
Hmm.
where they would match people based on all of these like criteria. And what would happen? Most of the times they still wouldn't work out. And I feel like chemistry is such a huge deal in that case because people could look so good on paper, but when you
Hmm.
meet them, if you guys don't connect, I mean, what good is that?
And
Ooh,
today people are so vain. They are so like materialistic that how the person looks it's worth so much that's why blind dates won't even work.
okay, so you think looks means too much. Oh, Jessica said we need to let somebody hook you up. She doesn't know who traumatized you. That is,
She knows them well.
I,
You know them well.
I think our viewers would like to know that. Who screwed Thaddeus over?
I think Jessica knows them
If you guys
well.
want to know that, leave a comment in the chat, especially when I post this. Just that's hilarious. Okay. Now, I have to ask you a question because this was asked by not one of my viewers, but a couple of them. They want to know, as this last question, if everyone doesn't have any, is it okay for women to date multiple guys until they get a proposal? So, if you're dating around and no one's asked you to really marry them or really have something really exclusive like that, are you guys okay if she dated multiple people? Whew, okay. Thaddeus, Lance, Juju, guys in the chat, let us know. Are you guys okay if we kind of date around until someone pops the question? Ooh, Juju's trying to call you out on the side. He says, I can name two. I think he was
Oh,
talking about you.
that's it.
Ooh. Okay. Look, Jahan says definitely yes.
That would be cool. That
Jahan says
they're talking
yes.
about like a mixer.
A mixer? Oh,
But
okay.
they said the equal amount of guys and girls, which
Oh, is that what
that
they were talking about? A
yeah
mixer?
yeah. But that would be kind of difficult.
I can make it happen, especially virtually. Now you could connect with people all
No,
throughout.
that won't work. Like the vibe needs to be there, that in person vibe. I mean, I know Corona, but that would be.
Okay, that's a good question. Would you guys? Well, some of these people aren't here; they're not local, so I would have to do it virtually because a lot of I think our viewers are different places. They're not all here in
Okay.
Florida, but maybe I'll try it both ways, in person and definitely virtual as well. Okay, so
Lucky Star said, "Yeah, you're right.
Thaddeus said you are
It's
not
not
official
official."
until marriage, but some people feel like that.
Well, they could feel how they want. That's why I said like, people could feel how they want. Like I'm not playing this little boyfriend girlfriend. I ain't nobody boyfriend. Like, nah, if we gonna do this, we gonna do it. If not, then mm-mm.
Okay, okay. Okay, looking like they want the norm here. Okay, guys. So tell me, what do you guys think in the chat? If someone is not married, does marriage then make it official? Or if you're
I think
just
that engagement makes it official because
engagement?
now you have something that says I am promised to somebody else.
Jessica says, I believe the boyfriend girlfriend means nothing.
It doesn't. I mean, what you want to be my girlfriend? Boom, you're my girlfriend. We just broke up.
That's literally
That's
dating today.
that's what I'm saying. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. Yes, she can put date until you put a ring on it. Like women need to stop like you being exclusive with this guy and then he bring you around the ring for like 10, 20 years and just like never marry you and then you give up all your youth and then now like you yeah it's
And
like
that's what you said. But
mm.
you guys, when y'all start catching feelings for the girl,
Then tell him hey you catching feelings then do the right thing. It's pretty simple.
okay, all right now. I want to thank you guys all for joining us on this live Q&A chat. Let us know if you have any last minute questions before we sign off now. Thank you guys for supporting my comfy couch. Shout out to everybody. And look, I'm looking for guys, okay? I need panelists for the show. If you're a guy and you got things to say, you got opinions about dating, please reach out. You can send us a message. Let us know. Don't forget to like, love, share this